Hey guys and girls, Nathan Birch here from B.Invested.com.au group of companies, and today I'm answering questions from one of our recent webinars about forecasts of 2016, and lots of questions come through on these and I can't get a chance to answer them all on the day. If you'd like to find out about how you could join one of these webinars, head to our Facebook page at facebook.com/beinvested.com.au for more information, and check into there and like the page, and you'll be seeing upcoming education and events and all those sorts of things coming to you. Question I got today says, "Hi guys, I'm wondering about building a property portfolio with the help of B.Invested, but I'm wondering if I have saved a reasonable deposit of 20% for a roughly purchase price of $300,000, so $60,000 plus a 5% closing cost of $75,000. Can B.Invested build a property portfolio from my one deposit, or do I have to save that for each property? Guys, I believe in what you say because it makes a lot of sense to me, and I need your help, and I really want to make this happen, becoming financially free." So thanks for the question. I'm just going to put the notes down. From that perspective, always think the more amount of money that you've got to invest in your property portfolio, the more ahead that you'll get and the quicker that you'll be able to make more money. Can you technically build a property portfolio with one property? Yes, if you get the right properties and have the right structuring. As far as building a property portfolio, there comes two parts. One is finding the right deal, which is what I do. I find good properties and I locate them and get the prices down and take out the baseball bat to the real estate agents to get them the cheapest possible price on them. However, the other half becomes to structuring your property. Sorry, I've got a cough today. Structuring your property portfolio. So looking at, getting everything right, because if you do put your money into one deal and then, you can't get your equity out, or the banks don't lend to you, or whatever the case may be, you could get stuck from doing a mistake at the start. So what I would advise is to make sure you get all your structuring, finances, tax accounting, go and speak to all the specialists first, and make sure you have that in place with property savvy people. Probably the first step would be coming in for a map session. It's $299 for a group map session at this point in time. The price will be going up shortly. The group map session will give you some more knowledge about how to structure that portfolio as a good starting point, and head from there. Can you use a deposit for your first property and continue it over and over again? The answer in short is yes, but how long would it take, and all those sorts of things. So if you had, say, 75 grand as the scenario asked, and you invested into one property, and you'd be able to pull out some equity, whether you'd be able to pull out all your capital back out from buying the property below market value, you can never guarantee what the valuations are going to come in at, or what the banks are going to do, or anything like that. However, if you buy a property that's 50, 60k below market value, that's very good. However, the thing is that if you go back and pull out the equity, you may not get all of your equity back. You might get 50% of your capital back, you might get 70% of it back. So it's important to continuously be saving and sort of adding to it, because if you take that equity out from your first property, buy your second property, take it out of the second property, buy the third property, take it out of the third property, buy your fourth property, that's cool. But if you only have one set of deposit working at a time, you can only do that, it's going to be more drawn out. It might be one a year or one every 18 months sort of thing. Rather than if you had, two lots of deposits working, you could do one every 6 months or one every 12 months. If you had three of them, you could do it more so. Looking back at the journey of my own personal investing, one thing that I've realised is that let's say for instance you buy one property, you pull out your equity, and you buy a second one. Let's say you build yourself 5 properties in your portfolio, and the market goes up as well at the same time, and let's say they come in with 20 grand growth in the year. Your property goes up by 20 grand, but you've got 5 of them now. That means that you've got 20 grand to pull out times 5. There's 100 grand you can pull out, and use that 100 grand to go buy another 1 or 2 properties. So the quicker you can build that property portfolio is imperative. If you can, commit yourself to saving and try and minimise expenses for a period of a couple of years to get the most that you can and push that through your property portfolio, that would be advisable. But can you build a sustainable property portfolio from one deposit? I believe so, yes. Whether it means one property a year for the next 10 years, if you fast forward 10 years and look back at yourself, not many people have 10 properties in 10 years. But if you want to expedite that and make it go faster, saving is the best way of doing that. hopefully that answers your question. If you have any further questions, you can email us at admin@binvested.com.au or call us on 1300 367 925. I'll catch up soon. Have an awesome day.